Hi, it's Lou Manfredini, and I'm going to be installing a Honeywell T9 thermostat today, which is their Wi-Fi enabled thermostat that they make under their Honeywell Home line. And what I have behind me actually is a Honeywell Home thermostat that was already installed in our home that is not Wi-Fi enabled. And there's a bunch of different manufacturers when it comes to these Wi-Fi enabled thermostats, right? Ecobee and Nest, just to name a couple of them. They're fine, high quality stuff. But Honeywell, they're kind of the secret sauce in all of your furnaces and ACs that you already have in your home. They make all the pieces and parts that most furnace manufacturers use inside of them. So these guys have been around a really long time, and this T9 under their Honeywell Home line is really a nice unit, and the app that they've created to help you control it is really nice as well. Now in this T9, they give you this sensor as well, so you can put that in a different room so that you can monitor the temperature in another room. So in our home here, the thermostat is actually on the second floor, which is kind of weird. This house has hot water heat and what they call space pack AC unit up there. But so downstairs, that's a problem, right? Without having to zone it, you actually can zone it with this sensor that will communicate back and forth, and then you can actually see it on the app. Now, like with most Wi-Fi enabled thermostats, you can use this with Google Home, you can use this with Alexa, you can use this with the Apple HomeKit. It all has that interface, and the app, as far as I'm concerned, is very simple to use. Sometimes they get a little complicated. Honeywell wants to make sure that the user interface is simple to use, and the installation of this is pretty easy as well. Let me show you how it's done. Okay, I have a feeling that this installation is actually going to be a lot easier than what you would probably do, because whatever you have, there's going to be wires hanging out of it, and I'll show you a different installation with the wires as well. But this system right here, it unclips, and you can see right here, this is the Honeywell Home system with the battery system and the light and everything. This panel right here, okay, is where all the wires set up. So you mount this, and then you see all the control wires. And if you can look closely, the W means white, the R means red, RC is a control wire, C is a control wire, G and Y, green and blue. Now they don't correspond, as I mentioned, in this particular home, because I've got two separate systems. I've got a boiler system and then a separate AC. But once those wires are lined up, and the instructions in the Honeywell Home help walk you through this, there's even a sensor if you want to, an interface rather for a control wire. But once this is done and you put that back on, this is kind of funny. Now I'm going to take the new Honeywell Home and I'm going to pop it in place. Now as you see, it starts to boot up. And it's asking me to get started. So then you run through all of these prompts that it's going to tell you on the system. So I want the English language, and where am I putting it? Well, it's in another space, right? It's in a hallway, right? I want Fahrenheit. Did you install the optional C wire adapter? I did not. So look right there. It's already telling me, because I put that in there, that I have to put the wires in there because it's invalid wiring. So that's good. See, it's so smart that it's helping you on the install. Now with the unit completely installed, one of the really nice things is not only can you adjust the temperature, but you'll see that number 1 up top. That's the sensor that's downstairs. I mentioned to you at the beginning of this video that it was kind of funny that the thermostat was on the second floor rather than the first. You're able to control how the thermostat measures the temperature, either on the second floor or the first floor, or blend them together. We've had this installed now for about 2 months, and the house could not be more comfortable. So if you're looking for a really good thermostat that you can install yourself that's easy to do, check out this Honeywell home unit. It's terrific.